So unless they're playing this a different way, we're sure now that something is happening. Something is going on. We don't know. There is a foul play. But I want y'all to see this. Let's dig into it. Me no no waiting on me. I'm here. I apologize for being this late. Let's go.
He asked me for another DNA test.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And I'm like, Anthony, please don't come over to my house starting mess. Like I'm at peace. I'm happy for once. What do you mean you want another DNA test?
Okay, stop. Now, I want y'all to watch Angelina in the back. Now, scenes are set up differently. The scene is set as Shayla is talking. Shayla is convinced that there could be nothing going on. But in the background is Angelina, knees buckling. She not look like she right. She looks off. She discombobulated. Everything is happening. The whole 9 yards. If you read our body language back there, it is saying, hey, I may have done something, and if he gets this test, I'm in a lot of trouble. This was what exactly we were talking about when we say, hey, if there's any foul play at all, the foul play is coming from Angelina and Shayla. So Amber wasn't incorrect in her assessment of things. We weren't incorrect in the assessment of things, and we're reading the story and watching the story correctly.
And he said, well, you and your mom handled the first DNA test, and I just
Mm-hmm.
need official paperwork because I'm a businessman and, I had to have my paperwork straight. I'm like, you're such a liar. Amber is over there putting it in your head that Kai is not your son.
No, if this really was a test that was fairly done, she wouldn't be looking like this. She would not be looking, if she didn't do something, she wouldn't be looking like this in the background. She wouldn't look like, say, I don't know, she just stole $50 million. Because it looked like she thieved 50 million from somewhere. You understand? Maybe we need to be asking her if she can give me a mill or two out of whatever it is that she has stolen, but she doesn't look right. She obviously looks guilty in the background. She obviously looks like she has done something.
And you think I'm stupid. So all of a sudden, out of thin air, you want
Mm.
another DNA test for no reason.
Yeah, that's Amber's doing for sure because she is clearly losing her marbles that she had up there. He knows that Kai
And I'm
is
like,
Kai
Anthony,
Dalton.
do you think that you're gonna rewrite the story of your marriage? You're gonna disown your only son, your flesh and blood, over this woman? You're gonna try to paint the narrative that Kai is not your son, really?
See? Look at the mother's face, because as far as I'm concerned, the mother knows what time it is. The mother know that she messed with that DNA test in some way, somehow. So in other words, we realize now that Anthony really, this is in jeopardy. This is a whole pile of jeopardy right now. We know so now something has now occurred. We don't know what has occurred, but we know something has occurred. As far as we are concerned, we know that something off with exactly what's going on here. But guess what? Angelina has to put on the show. She has to put on the show because the show must go on, as far as we're concerned. But this now, I guess it's getting good. They might take a little while to get us there, but I guess they're playing it out. So they're playing out Angelina doing what she's doing. They might play out, her being discombobulated and off our marbles and our rockers. So everything she's saying is exactly what she is. She's done all of these things. Can you see now why Brody is still gone? Brody is still gone because of all of that. So it's clear Shayla doesn't know that her mom has done something to the test. So we know why Shayla is acting the way she's acting. She has no clue. Nonetheless, me still not sorry for her because, hey, it is what it is. The man married.
No, it's not really him. Anthony has a head full of hot air. And Amber just blows it and blows it and blows up his head whenever she's feeling insecure. Okay, so
But leave my son out of it. I don't care what's going on in their marriage over there.
this is true, but remember, she has no leverage. When he sees her for who she really is, whenever the light comes on in his head, then he'll see how divisive she's trying to be in separating him from his only heir. She's not slick.
So in other words, Kai is just a money maker. Kai is an ATM. That's really what's going on here, guys. We don't want to call it. Now we have realized, and there's no more. There's no more now. We're trying to find out if this is what's going on. This is what's going on. The lights have come on. Like, for the people them who are trying to say them gonna justify, there's nothing to justify. I think when I ask the questions them now in the lives, I should be seeing 100%. Because it is what it is. We're now starting to see that she has messed with the test. Just like we've been saying before, Angelina has done something to the test. I told you there are too many pieces in there. But we now know, we sure know, say something happened to the test, because if that wasn't the case, Angelina wouldn't look this discombobulated in the back. If she had read that, if she read the test from, okay, if she was sure about the test and the results that came out, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing right now. She wouldn't be doing that.
He catches on, hopefully it'll be in this lifetime. He'll see for himself that she's not this little goody two-shoes of a wife that he's hoping for.
Well, he knows because she cheated on him during their relationship. It doesn't matter if they were married or not.
And left
It does, and that's all that matters for them, That's all that matters. What matters is exactly what happened before. So we use that as the justification. That's exactly what Shayla is using as the justification for why she decided to sleep with Anthony. That's the justification. Hey, Amber was doing this particular thing with Wayne, so I'm going to do what I do. That's what you're saying, which is not the best justification, because in other words, you're going to use that on any terms. But that's what she's using right now.
do not change their spots, do they?
Mom, I'm just over this drama. I'm over it. I can't believe Anthony would ask me that. Or insinuate that we're not being truthful about a test. Like, what are you saying?
We're saying that you guys are thieves. We're saying that y'all are crooks. We're saying someone who love man, thief people, man. We're saying that you're dishonest. We're saying all of it. Anything at all you want to use for the word dishonest. That's what we're saying.
You and your mom handled it. What does that mean? Kai is your son.
Yeah, we're going to have to start thinking a little bit about the longer game, since this is the route that he wants to take. But look, I'm going to lay him down. Don't let it destroy your joy for the day. We'll deal with it. It's no big.
All right, let's stop it right now because there's nothing for us to see. So okay, so let's view it now. So let's go back now. Hindsight. Amber was correct. Just swab Kai, take a DNA test, don't blow the cover. Because now you have alerted the people who are doing the foul play. That's what Anthony has done now. Anthony has now alerted Angelina and Shayla as to what's going on in his house. And we keep talking about this now. We said the same way that Amber has created issues in her house is the same way that Anthony had created issues in his house. So that's the deal that's going on. But hey, give me a take, give me a viewpoint. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon.